And I said to the church in Abakaliki, which was what I repeated in Enugu that went viral. I said to them that there was a previous liberation movement for the Southeast. But because it was ill-timed according to prophetic timing, it felt rightly timed according to natural agitation. But you know that James said that the zeal or the anger of man cannot work the righteousness of God. So that you feel under pressure does not mean the time has come. Scripture says in Romans chapter 9, please understand this. Understand very clearly. My function here is deeply priesthood. Very priestly. Scripture says in Romans chapter 9 that what if God, willing to show the abundance of his mercy towards the chosen vessels, bore with much patience the vessel of anger or the vessels of wrath. That means all of the pain that was going on in Nigeria, even God was bearing it, but he was waiting for a chosen time. Because God does not work abruptly. He does not do anything except according to the counsel of his own will. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 6. He doeth all things after the counsel of his own will. So God is not abrupt. That's what makes it necessary for us to understand what God is saying now. Let me tell you what I know. If God finds only 4 lepers, which is what is happening right now. If God finds only 4 lepers, this victory is sure. Oh, I wish you heard me. I'm not in doubt. I know the word of the Lord. I know his voice. I know his voice. In fact, I know when the prophetic gives people a choice and when the prophetic does not give people a choice. On this matter, Nigeria has no choice. It's okay. I just hope that somebody heard me. On this matter, it is sorted in God, in the spirit. Nigeria has no choice. You need to understand it. This is the day of his power. Every anger, every agitation, every human, in the day of his power, he does not stir up Christians. He stirs up all flesh. He calls himself the God of all flesh. Is it conceivable in Nigeria that people in Kano will say beyond their sentiments, it is enough? It's not conceivable. I want us to first register that God has won more than sufficient victories for us. We will not end in the flesh what began in the spirit. And I like to say to every one of you on the front lines doing anything in this direction, trust the one who can amplify your little steps. Trust him. Trust him. So that you are not tempted to introduce the foundation of the old.
We have no choice indeed. Now I want you to listen to this advice for Peter Obi for 2027 general election. Please watch this video and make sure you subscribe to this channel.
This is my sincere opinion when it comes to the current situation of this country. I'm not speaking prophetically, but I'm speaking now as somebody who look at the situation. If you ask me as an individual that what do you think in the next dispensation we should vie for? Me as an individual, I will tell you, Peter Obi is a credible candidate for the next election. But will they allow him? No. And prophetically now I'm speaking. If Peter Obi is very wise, don't allow yourself to be a second-class supporter. If not, you will lose your credibility. If they don't give you in this coalition to stay in the number 1 seat, to be a lion, then it's inconsequential. That's my own opinion. Because if you stay in the number 1 seat, then we are ready for a lion to a lion battle. But if you are not in a number 1 seat, if you go as a second, it's an opinion. If you go as a VP, I'm telling you, you will lose everything. Prophetically, is it in his destiny to rule this country? Yes. But if he does not do proper calculation, it will be useless. Now, back to the one standing in the steering. For now, I have not seen any lion capable of taking the steering from him. until the needful is done. What I see about this coalition, for me, prophetically, I'm telling His Excellency Peter Obi, be careful so that you don't enter into a trap. Now, I've said three things at the same time. My personal opinion, prophecy, personal opinion, prophecy. Now, I said something while I was preaching, and I need to recap it and put it well so that somebody does not misunderstand, misinterpret, or misconstrue me. I told you that you will continue to see drama in our political sector and many things will be happening. And I said last Sunday that the current person sitting on the throne is a lion. And we need somebody who has a lion if you really want to take the steering. I'm a prophet. I'm neither here nor there. I'll be telling you what I'm seeing. For now, I have not seen. But you see, the person of Peter Obi, last 2 years, I've not said anything about. I only talk about my opinion. It is in his destiny one day to sit in the steering of leadership in number one. It is in his destiny. You could see the other years, everybody were talking. I didn't talk. But I cannot tell whether it is now or 31. I don't know. But it is in his destiny. This is my prophetic advice as per what I am seeing. In the new coalition that you are doing, don't go for a second-class citizen. If they give you number one, then you are prepared. If they make you second-class citizen, don't lose your political capital and asset. Don't fall into a trap. That is if they will ever give it to you. Don't. Because in the first place, there are mighty armies behind you. If you lose your army, you will not be a general. It is better you wait patiently with your political capital and assets for such a time that permits you to breathe properly than to sell your birthright to Jacob. I say these things with serious sincerity with what I am seeing. Serious one. Where you are today did not come as a result of support of any human being. When God wants to take you up, He will take you up. But don't be a second-class citizen. That's all. I don't know how to use the word though. You understand what I mean by second-class citizen? All of us are first-class citizens, but you know what I mean. Anything short of this is a waste of political capital. For now, the person sitting there is still sitting down. I'm seeing the seat all complete. And I'm seeing the future strong. I'm not seeing it weaken. If there is a change, I will give you a spiritual update. For now, this is how it is. And I'm also not saying what I'm saying is final. You know how I do. When it's coming close, I'll keep giving you update. If there's a change in the atmosphere, I will tell you. Are you hearing me? I do know why I start prophesying from now. So that you don't say I'm guessing. And you remember, I said the current regime, there will be a lot of betrayal. You remember? I started talking. The first year they enter into, I said there's betrayal. It's still coming. A lot. I said the boat will shake. There will be storm. But I don't see anything. The pilot will still remain. Or what did they call them? The captain will still remain. If I were most of these people in power now, take care of your health. I still repeat it. Take care of your health. Not one, not two, not three. Three major important people. Take care of your health. It is only the living that can do politics. Spend time on your health. All this permutation is not as important as health permutation. Thank you.
Hello, beloved. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I believe you heard everything that these two great men of God has to say concerning our nation, Nigeria. Seriously, as a citizen of this country, we don't have any option rather than to follow this man that is really willing to save our country, Nigeria, from this mess that we are in. Please, they said a lot of things, but I want to remind you to help me do something before we get back to the video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like the video, share to all social media platforms, and please make sure you turn on your post notification button so that whenever we drop any video, let you be the first person to be notified. You can share this video to TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, X and any other social media platform that you know, so that a lot of people will get access to this information. Yes, our country is in dire need of a leader with good conscience, a leader that will say, yes, my people are suffering and going through a lot of pains. And we have only one man. We can see a lot of things happening around him, and people are rallying around him. Permit me to use, because I'm confused. Whenever I'm talking about our nation, Nigeria, I feel like shedding tears, because things are getting out of hand and nothing is working in this country called Nigeria. We are just living and just there. Why these political leaders, these political giants, according to how they put themselves, are borrowing our future? They keep destroying our future. They don't even care how the citizens feel. And that is just the level that we are right now. When you talk about insecurity, we are nowhere to be found. We don't even know where we are heading to as a nation. Truth be told. Truth be told. Yes, based on your own, how you assess this government, if they are doing well, I don't know, but for me, they are not doing well. And if they are doing well in any aspect that you know, please, you can drop it in the comment section, so that me myself, I will know what this government are doing. Because things are getting out of hand. A lot of parties before this coalition, let me start with that one. Before this coalition, this ADC of a party, we can see that a lot of people are leaving their own political party, which is PDP, to go and join the ruling party. Why? Because they are running away from arrest from all this EFCC. And before you know, since this coalition came on board, nothing like that is happening for now. They have mellowed down. They are looking for another strategy to try to frustrate Peter Obi. That is just the truth. They are just waiting to see what is going to happen. That is just the idea that this ruling party are using. We saw what happened in 2023, the election. They tried to frustrate this other political party so that they would destabilize them. You know who they use in PDP. You know who they use in Labour Party. In PDP, we saw how Wike frustrates the party. And today, they gave him a position as Minister of FCT. For you to know that all these political leaders we have, they are so selfish. They are just concerned about their own personal interest. When you go to Labour Party, the same thing, an old man came out and said he's the chairman of Labour Party. Why Abure was there saying that he is the chairman of Labour Party. And the man did everything to frustrate Peter Obi before 2023 general election. And after the election, to date, nobody is hearing about that man again. That was exactly the idea, the mentality of the ruling party, what they used to frustrate other political parties. And now they are using the same Abure to frustrate Peter Obi in Labour Party. And you can see how they are displaying their mentality, how they try. See, these people that we have, I think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was just 2 years in power. 2 years, I don't know what he have achieved for these 2 years. Nothing for me. If you took a vow and you promise that you will protect lives and property, but Tinubu is not doing any of these things. And the best thing they can do, and the only thing they are thinking about at this particular moment, is 2027. They are campaigning, doing a lot of things just for their own selfish interest. They are not even concerned about how the citizens feel. That one is none of their business. And now, the idea that the prophet of God said, Peter Obi should think very well. And if the ADC people want to win the election, let them present Peter Obi. People really want Peter Obi. Atiku should be a statesman in the party and allow Peter Obi to come out. If these people truly want to win, let them allow Peter Obi to be their candidates, and let this man from Kaduna or Kano be the vice presidential candidate for 2027. And I promise you, things will go well with them. Please, Peter Obi, I know you are wise. I know you know what you are doing, and the people really believe in you and they trust in you. They know that you will do better. Let us come together as a citizen of this country. These politicians that we have, they are not there for you. They are not there for the citizens of this country. They are there for their own personal interests, selfish interests. Selfish interests. Seriously. And the youth, if you know what you are doing and you know that the power belongs to you, the best thing you can do, fight for your right. These people, they don't well, I pray it's only God that will help us in this country. Seriously, it's only God that will save us, and it's only God that will help us. We don't have option at this particular moment. Forget about all this tribal waiting. Like, we are suffering today. Who is going to tell me that Yoruba are the one enjoying this government more than any other people? No. You, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Hausa, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Idoma, whether you are Tiv, whether you are any tribe in Nigeria, remember, all of us suffer this thing. These politicians will keep punishing us. They will keep doing whatsoever they want to do. That one is none of their business. But please, let us know what is good and do it now. We are one. All of us, we are suffering it. Insecurity. You cannot tell me that this part of the states are enjoying it, this part of the country are enjoying, while the other ones are suffering. No, all of us are going through it. Please, let us come together and make our country better. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share to all social media platforms. I promise you I will be bringing you prophecy back to back that will review everything that are about to unfold on our nation, Nigeria. May God bless you, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.